2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. Here, matched up against San Antonio, is how they'll tip off the new season. Last season, they couldn't get the edge in the matchup as they went 1-2 in the season series. And here's Brunson outside. Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at him, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And that one, good.
Pushing the action. Brunson always a threat in transition.
Castle. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Cox with the steal. Castle with it. Williams picks him up. Back to Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Bryant. Spurs working the ball around now. Harper's shot's good.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator.
Brunson, that's a two-pointer. Now, here's Bridges. Back to Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 12 feet out. Rebounded by Castle.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage. You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Takes a step back. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got 6. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Out to Bridges. Off target from three-point range. San Antonio leading. Fires from deep. Harper's shot's good. He's got 9.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Brunson, that's a two-pointer. And it's Harper with the rebound. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Phoenix. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively. And he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Brunson with a clean look. Hands it from downtown. Brunson's got his second basket of the night.
A deep shot there by Brunson. You got to admire how confident that young man is.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Suns making a change here. You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player is so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice. And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Here's the three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Miller's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
And it's good for 2.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
.135 left in the first quarter. Lets it go from deep. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Yeah, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Into the lineup for the Spurs, number 8, Max Christie.
And so Green will bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 1. Brunson outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And San Antonio has possession on the wing. Bryant. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 3-pointer. A nice shot by Hood Schifino.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
There's Miller with the 3. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. Pass to Wembanyama. Now Castle. Feeds away. And another basket for San Antonio.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Fleming. Back to Brunson. Out to Miller. Lets it go with the 3. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. Pass to Bryant. Stolen by Brunson. He got it up. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big.
Spurs, 23.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
And it's Green missing. Spurs leading by 6. Here's Connect. And the layup's good off the glass. Connects. Got the opening field goal of the second quarter for San Antonio. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Johnson outside. Here's Hood Schifino. 6 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Malawach grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Here's Connect. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on, come on, Malawach.
Entering the league as an older prospect at 23, Dalton Connect is a very skilled offensive player. The question with him, can he add strength to his frame? Time will tell.
Suns trail by 8. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
All right, that's 2 fouls. Not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
Nice lead and looking confident.
And they've got a chance to push it to double digits.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
High post Allen. Still without a basket. Here's Hall. And rebounded by Connect.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. The Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back to you, Kevin.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Right side, Green. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
Oh, that's offensive interference.
San Antonio substitution. Victor Wembanyama.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 10-point game. And it's Green with the jam.
Well, once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Right side, Harper. Puts the move on. And Harper slams it in.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Here's Champagny. Nothing on the board. Green. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Hood-Schifino. And it falls over the rim and in. Hood-Schifino's got the lead up to 14 now for San Antonio. Pass to Fleming. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Assisted by.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
And for a high-volume three-point shooter, Brunson is really efficient.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A minute 20 left to play here in the half. Into the lane.
Castle's so good up and down the lane.
1:11 left here in the second. It's Miller on the wing. And Miller throws it down hard.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
Pass to Castle. And now the Suns, a fast break. The putback. Hall, that's good. Hall's got it back down to within single digits for Phoenix.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Here's Bridges. The rebound by the Spurs. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Iguodaro. From the arc. And Mikal Bridges with the three. Bridges got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And here's Brunson outside. And the Suns another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Harper. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Pass to Hall. Back to Miller. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
To the tie. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the 2nd overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Bryant. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And here's Harper from the arc. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
It's up a 3. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Well, it's still a good start to the half. They had to miss sometime.
Inside. Here's Hall. A rebound by the Spurs.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Back to Castle. To the inside. Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Brunson outside. To Iguodala, off on the layup. And here are the Spurs. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Harper. Up and in on the layup. Harper's got 26 points.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Kevin?
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Johnson. The three-pointer, no good. Suns trail by 13. Green drives in, and Green slams it in.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by San Antonio.
.125 left in the third. And that one drops for him. 8 points for Dalton Connect.
Some old school basketball from young Dalton Connect there, using the mid-range.
Green inside the three-point line. That doesn't go either for Green.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
And so Green will bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 13. Call, no good. Pass to Hood, Schifino. Kicks it out to Johnson. Outside, Fox. To the middle. Here's Graves. Phoenix grabs the miss. 29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And the wide open shot from Green. Nailed from three-point land. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Spurs leading by 10.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
We're going to have to be. Very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. A three ball. Here's Malowich. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Here's Harper. And no good in the last second attempt this time. Dylan Harper getting it done for San Antonio. He's up to 26 points in the
60.
fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So it's the Spurs now. They've led by as many as 14 points. To the paint. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
Count that one. Harper's got 10 points in just the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Drills the three-pointer.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Outside, Green. They set the pick. Down low. Kicks it out to Allen. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Oh, I love it right there. Grayson Allen taking that personally, and he couldn't wait for that clapback three. What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
From deep, Green. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
There's Green with the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he was non-existent from three in the first half. Now he's changing the narrative.
The kick out to Bryant. Launches a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Bryant's got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. San Antonio making a switch here. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Phoenix's coach address his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Bridges. Here's Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Spurs leading by 14. For three. And the three ball is good. 35 points for Dylan Harper.
And that's 4 from deep on the night, with 3 of them coming in this half.
Here's Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And here is Harper. Now Castle. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Yeah, couldn't quite hang on to it. They're not in a position now where they can afford to be giving it away like that.
Now Harper. Stolen by Brunson. And stolen by Castle. Outside Harper. And he gets the bucket. Harper's got 37.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Bryant. And the dunk by Bryant.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity, and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
And the way that Brunson is just so calm in the pick and roll. Boy, he is smooth.
Outside Harper. Bryant outside. Pass to Castle.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Spurs.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Dylan Harper.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And down it goes. The floater. Williams with the block. Brunson scanning the floor. Castle pulls it down. And here are the Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Mikal Bridges, and it's sent back by Bryant. Castle with it. Oh, the slam dunk. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio.